Hey everyone, what up? Matt Kaiser here, and I know I'm a bit late to the party, but I'm going to say right now that Sonic Racing Crossworlds, oh my god, has just blew my mind and just completely had me surprised. And oh my god, do I think that this game really is going to be special and really going to cook, as Sonic Team really has delivered after that amazing open network test. But before we begin, if you like what you're seeing here, by all means, like the video, click the subscribe button if you're new, and hit the notification icon if you want more Sonic content from yours truly. With that said, let's get back to the video. So yeah, throughout the last week or so, we had the amazing Sonic Racing Crossworlds open network test, which is actually the second beta, as they originally had a first beta which was more closed and only available at PS5, but obviously given the fact that I was overseas at the time, I couldn't really play it. But given that they are given a more cross-platform version of it, and now more online, and having emphasis of racing with your friends, having played it, I just say that my expectations for this game were blown out of the water, I'd say. I mean, I was actually looking forward to this game, despite the fact that the cost of this game is a bit too steep, but overall, from what I played, it really felt absolutely good. The visuals looked absolutely amazing, even though one nitpick I did have was that the PC port started with the lowest graphics settings possible. It was kind of weird on how it would set you to increase your graphical settings on the left side of things, which felt a bit awkward, but outside of that, the game looked great. I absolutely loved the animations as well as the visual style they're going for. But what really has made me on board with this game was, of course, the controls, the speed, the physics, and just the extreme gear and gadgets. And speaking of extreme gear is back, and I have to say I'm really glad it's back and really controls well. Out of everything, the cars feel relatively fine, but it's really the extreme gear, the hoverboards, that really felt good and really suit the whole air trick style, which was a great return. Not only that, but the speed itself was actually good, but the track design as well as also the crossworld gimmick really made the races I felt very fresh, and having racing against my friends online, especially on cross-platform, was really cool. I have to say that this game really took me by surprise, and there's only one thing that does hold a little bit back from being truly amazing, and that's the infamous item balancing, and how chaotic and frantic it could be. Like, I know many people are talking about the items on how it can be a little bit spammy, with things like the shuriken, the monster truck, as well as the weight being the absolute worst here. But thankfully, things like the gadget system here does alleviate that, as you can potentially create some builds to sort of counter that, or even make a build centered around the offensive gadgets. So I do think that there's a little bit more leeway here than just the infamous item unbalancing going through. Not only that, but I just do think that this game also has an amazing level of customization, which was really cool. And I think that this game, all in all, is really going to be a fun time. And the fact that this game is going to have more post-launch support than, say, Team Sonic Racing, and also having new guest characters from both SEGA and even other properties, I think, yeah, there's not much to say that this was just an amazing time, and I'm very also happy that this game is also getting a single player mid this month, which is absolutely really cool. Like, this will gain confidence for new players to eventually try it out if they missed the first two betas, because honestly, this beta was really addicting, and honestly, I had a blast. Even the soundtrack from what I hear is pretty good. I know some people have their grievances with this game's overall sound quality in terms of the soundtrack, but overall, from what I hear, it's actually pretty good. I honestly am amazed. I think Sonic Team are really taking the best aspects of both the Sonic and Racing All-Stars Transformed, which was the best Sonic Kart Racer, mixed in with the best aspects of the Sonic Rider series, especially with the first one and even the second one, and blending it together to be, well, probably the best Sonic Racing game we had, which is really good. I'm very glad that they are having the confidence to do so. But overall, I can't express much on how much I really enjoyed this. I mean, I think Sonic Team is really doing good here, and I can't wait to play it, hopefully eventually sometime soon. But that'll be it for me. Let me know down in the comments if you guys tried out the network test yourself, or unless you missed it and are waiting for the full game, or are going to try out the single player demo. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. Until then, special thanks to my patrons and Mad Kaiser. Out.